How true is the news that Kim Taehyung, one of the most spotlighted members of BTS, is currently undergoing intensive care at an hospital? And even more shocking, how did two of his groupmates, Park Jimin and Jungkook, secretly visit the facility without any scheduled appearance? This question has emerged sharply amidst a wave of emotional outcry from ARMYs who are not only surprised but feel they're not receiving clarity about what is truly happening behind the scenes during BTS members' military service. This information spread quickly after several fans reported seeing two figures strongly believed to be Jimin and Jungkook entering a military hospital under tight security, with no media presence and in an extremely discreet manner. The visit immediately sparked speculation that it was related to Taehyung's health condition during his active duty. Although no official statements have been made by HYB or the South Korean Ministry of Defense, internal sources, who wish to remain anonymous, confirmed that there was indeed unusual movement involving the two BTS members to a high-security military medical facility. The news instantly filled social media timelines with questions and concern. ARMYs worldwide are wondering, what really happened to Taehyung? Why hasn't there been an official statement? Why did Jungkook and Jimin make a personal visit without public involvement from management? And most importantly, is Taehyung's condition serious enough to require the urgent presence of his two closest friends? The fact that Taehyung was previously seen doing well in official military documentation makes the news even more surprising. However, reports that he had suffered a minor injury during physical training a while ago now seem to be a critical clue in unraveling this mystery. Some netizens and active K-pop forums have stated that the injury may have worsened due to delayed treatment or was deliberately kept secret to maintain public image and information stability surrounding BTS during their military terms. Jungkook and Jimin's presence at the military hospital wasn't just an emotional reunion among members. It signaled something much bigger. A possible internal crisis or a medical condition involving Taehyung that required direct support from his closest allies. The two were known to be on brief leave from their respective duties. The fact that they used this leave to visit Taehyung indicates the urgency and emotional gravity behind the visit. Now the question has shifted from, is Taehyung really sick, to how serious is his condition that such a visit was necessary? ARMY, one of the most loyal and active fandoms globally, didn't stay silent. They began gathering pieces of information, verifying eyewitness accounts, and demanding an official statement from HYB. But as of the time of this article's publication, the agency has remained silent, further fueling the sense that something is being kept from the public. Some have also claimed that this could be related to both physical and psychological stress during military training. Former South Korean military personnel confirmed that early physical training is intense and can be a heavy burden for anyone, including celebrities like Taehyung. Injuries or physical complications sustained during training are often kept secret from the public to maintain the dignity of the institution and the morale of other members. However, such secrecy isn't always a solution, especially when the public feels emotionally invested in the idols they adore. Adding a dramatic layer to the situation is the fact that Jimin and Jungkook, both emotionally close to Taehyung, were seen leaving the hospital with indescribable expressions. Eyewitnesses stated that Jimin kept his head down most of the time, while Jungkook said nothing as he left the area. This silence and lack of detailed information only deepens speculation and tension among fans. In a world filled with media transparency, silence like this often speaks louder than words. A South Korean entertainment industry analyst who requested anonymity stated that such actions could be part of a damage control strategy by the agency. When information is difficult to control and rumors keep spreading, sometimes concrete actions, like direct artist visits, are used to stabilize the narrative. But it can backfire if the public feels something important is being hidden, the analyst explained. Some also highlighted the psychological toll military service can have on idols. As public figures constantly under extreme scrutiny and high expectations, psychological burdens can be very real and affect physical well-being. If Taehyung is indeed going through this, Jungkook and Jimin's presence is not only a form of moral support, but also an effort to stabilize their friend's emotional and mental state. On the other hand, some narratives suggest that this entire story could be a misunderstanding of unverified information. Certain circles claimed that Jimin and Jungkook's presence at the military hospital wasn't necessarily related to Taehyung's condition. It could have been a general visit to support fellow service members or even personal medical procedures unrelated to V. Speculation also grew that the hospital they visited wasn't a care facility for Taehyung, but rather a private meeting place for BTS members on active duty and those on leave. This possibility arose after reports noted that the hospital in question has private meeting facilities often used by national figures, including celebrities serving in the military. Regardless of the theory or interpretation, the speed at which this issue spread shows how sensitive and important Taehyung's position is in the hearts of his fans. Not just as an artist, but as someone viewed as an emotional glue within BTS. If he truly is unwell, the emotional impact will be strongly felt within the group and among fans worldwide. How long will this information remain hanging without official clarification? Will HYB release a statement soon? Or will they stick with their no-comment policy to preserve privacy and internal stability? All these questions now form part of a collective unrest that can only be calmed with one thing: clarity. After in-depth investigation and compilation of various sources, it can be reaffirmed that as of now, there is no official statement from HYB or the military regarding Kim Taehyung's medical condition. All circulating information remains speculative and cannot be academically or institutionally verified. While it's true that eyewitnesses saw Jimin and Jungkook at a military hospital, there is no direct evidence linking their visit to a critical health issue involving Taehyung. Additionally, some reports indicated that the visit may have been part of a private agenda or a general show of support to other fellow soldiers, not directly related to serious medical treatment. Therefore, the public is urged to refrain from spreading further speculation until an official statement is made by the authorities. Thus, the story above cannot be considered entirely true. The entire narrative stems from unofficial and unverified reports. While it's understandable for the public to worry about their beloved idols, maintaining information accuracy and avoiding mass panic is essential. Clarification from HYB and the military will be key in directing this narrative. Until then, the only thing armies can do is wait with hope and continue to show positive support without creating unnecessary pressure through social media.